All clear, and they're racing. Ocean's 14 in the middle, jumped away well with Ace High and Astoria. Also pushing up is Tangled. Johnny Vinco's closer today, and Sully's also going to force forward on the outer. As they reach the judge, it's Tangled just in front of Ocean's 14. Johnny Vinco, Ace High the inner, Sully out deeper. Grey Cliff 3 deep into that turn. Weather With You is overreacting in the middle. Astoria on the fence, then Eshtarak Pissarro. Next in the field is Rockerell, then Justice Faith Abero. Nothing Too Hard, Mainstay second last, and Wolf Tone is at the end. Johnny Vinco just in front, but Tangled out 3 deep is going to move up on the outside and take the lead, heading towards the 1700. So it's Tangled off the rails, leading Johnny Vinco. Ocean's 14 out deeper, Grey Cliff 3 wide. A length Astoria on the fence, and then Ace High. Further back is Weather With You, who sits on the outside of Pissarro. Out 3 deep on the track, heading towards the mile at that stage was Sully, and then came next Eshtarak, who's out deeper with cover. Then came Rockerell, the outside of Justice Faith from Abero. Well back is Nothing Too Hard, and then came Main Stage second last, and Wolf Tone whipped them in. Heading towards the 1300, Johnny Vinco has company as Weather With You whips up and takes the lead now. So Weather With You looking to turn this into a staying test. Goes to the lead from Sully, who was caught wide. Gets over to second, one off at the 1200. Johnny Vinco third, followed by Grey Cliff. Tangled the outside of Astoria. A length Ocean's 14, followed by Ace High, who's midfield and deep. Pissarro the inside from Eshtarak. Then came next in the field Nothing Too Hard, Justice Faith, as they slow it down mid-race, followed by Abero. Then came on the inside Nothing Too Hard from Rockerell. Next in the field, just ahead of those now, Rockerell from Main Stage and Wolf Tone. Coming up towards the corner, 650 metres to go. The leader is Weather With You by 3/4 of a length to Sully and Grey Cliff. Ocean's 14 on the outside. Johnny Vinco behind them. Astoria needs a run. Ace High's the widest into the straight. Eshtarak's going to go even wider now. Followed next by Pissarro and Justice Faith. Weather With You just in front of Sully as they reach the 300 metres. 2 lengths Astoria, Johnny Vinco, Ocean's 14. Ace High and Eshtarak down the outside, and Main Stage runs on. Sully at the 200 metres takes Weather With You. Ace High in the middle, followed by Astoria. Main Stage. Sully grabbed by Ace High. Sully and Ace High at the 100. Ace High takes the lead from Sully, then Astoria, Pissarro, but it's Ace High. Ace High has won the Derby. 2 lengths, second Sully, third Astoria, fourth Pissarro or Main Stage, then Abero, Wolf Tone. Further back Ocean's 14, Weather With You, Rockerell, Grey Cliff and Nothing Too Hard from Eshtarak. Further back Wolf Tone, Justice Faith pulls up quickly. Johnny Vinco amongst the tail enders. Ace High, David Payne, Ty Anglin has won the VRC Victoria Derby. The colt by High Chaparral. The High Chaps love the trip and presented down the middle of the track. Sully.
David, congratulations. You've come close in this race in the past. It must be so satisfying to finally win it.
Yeah, you know, we've run second with Presido, Criterion, he drew badly, and I always thought this is the right one. And the preparation's been fantastic. We never had one hiccup, which doesn't usually happen. We even got the draw, so it just worked out perfect.
He's a special horse because there's only been now 4 horses, including your horse here, that have won the Spring Champion Stakes in the Derby. It's a tough double to do.
Yeah, well, that's why we didn't run him in between. You know, I said to John, one race too many. You know, he's had 2 hard races. We can prepare him at home, and it's worked out. He had fresh legs.
He's certainly gone to a whole new level once you've started to stretch him out in trip. I mean, his pedigree suggested that would be the case, but to see him deliver that, you must be so happy.
Yeah, well, you know, if you look at all these runs over distance, he's won them. So.
And with David, as the great Lester Piggott comes over to congratulate David Payne, I certainly won't interrupt Lester. There's no greater jockey in the history of world racing than Lester Piggott, so it's great that he's come over to congratulate you, David. But you had so much success in South Africa. You've had plenty of success here in Australia. This win, how do you assess it?
Well, I've always wanted to win a Group 1, especially Flemington, because I think it's the carnival here is unbelievable. I've been here a few times in atmosphere, and I'm getting older, so I thought, gee, I wonder if it'll ever happen. But now it's happened, so it can go on the mantelpiece.
There's another big staying race here at Flemington, potentially in 12 months' time for Ace High. Would he run in a Melbourne Cup?
Why not? You know, we can't die wondering. If he's around still and he's sound, we'll have a crack.
Well done, David.
Thank you very much.